Hi everyone, we are about to do question 33 of the Math 1 released EOC item. So let's start by reading the question. Abby scored 87, 93, 96, and 89 on her first 4 history quizzes. What score does Abby need to get on her 5th quiz to have an average of exactly 91 on her history quizzes? Okay, so let's go ahead and annotate. So we know that Abby scored these scores, and she is wanting to know what she needs to make on her 5th quiz, right? So we're like, we don't know, what should you make? She wants to have an average of exactly 91 on her quizzes. So average is a very important word. So when we are looking for an average, so let's just think about this. When we are getting an average of something, we essentially we add all the amounts, right? We add all of our amounts, and then we divide by the amount of items that we added up. Then divide by the amount of items. Okay, that's how you get an average, okay? So we know that we would have to add up this plus this plus this plus this plus this one. Then we get an answer, and then we divide it by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we would get the average. But see here, they're telling us what our average is, so let's set up our equation. So we know we would add up 87 plus 93 plus 96 plus 89 plus, what's the 5th quiz? We don't know. That's why I put a question mark. So we're going to say this one's x plus x, and we're going to divide it by how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Divide it, and that will give us our average, which is 91, because we want her, she wants her grade to be a 91. So we need to know what she needs to make on this. Okay, so let's go ahead and solve it. So what I see here is, because we have an equation, we know we are solving for this x right here. So I see that we put this division bar in, which makes it look like a fraction. Let's get rid of this first. So we know if this is all these numbers added divided by 5, we're going to do the opposite of division. So we're going to say times 5 to this side times 5 to this side. So that's going to cancel out this, and we're going to be left with 87 plus 93 plus 96 plus 89 plus x equals 91 times 5. 91 times 5, and that equals 455. Now, the next step is, let's go ahead and add up all of our like terms. So we have 87 plus 93 plus 96 plus 89. Let's put that into our calculator. So we have 87 plus 93 plus 96 plus 89, and that gives you 365 plus x equals 455. Now, if we know this is 365 plus x equals 455, we need to get x by itself. So we need to do the opposite. So if this is a positive 365, we're going to say minus 365 to both sides, minus 365. That cancels out, leaving x is going to equal 455 minus 365 equals 90. Okay, so this grade needs to be x equals 90. So let's see if any of our answer choices. That 5th quiz needs to be a 90. So A is your answer.